Welcome to the Explainer. Right now, literally as we speak, without a single conscious command from you, millions of highly complex, totally automated processes are executing flawlessly inside your body. Today, we're cracking open the user manual to human physiology to see exactly how the ultimate piece of automated machinery actually operates. So, I want you to think for a second about the most advanced technology you know. What comes to mind? Is it a multi-billion-dollar supercomputer? Maybe a reusable rocket launching into space? Well, I'm here to tell you that none of them even come close to the machine you're living inside right now. Your body is a marvel of biological engineering that flat out beats any machine humanity has ever built. Here's our roadmap for today's Explainer. We're going to cover 1, the delivery network, 2, the breath of life, 3, the fuel processor, 4, the control center, and finally, 5, how to protect your machine. Let's dive right in. Section 1, the delivery network, otherwise known as your circulatory system. Think of this network like a sprawling metropolis that needs constant logistics, right? It needs an uninterrupted supply of food and oxygen, along with a highly efficient way to dump its trash. The engine driving this entire massive infrastructure is a muscular pump no bigger than your fist, your heart. It's masterfully divided into 4 distinct chambers to manage the flow. You've got 2 atria up at the top and 2 ventricles down at the bottom. This pump manages its payload through a continuous, elegant mechanical loop. First, tired, deoxygenated blood returns to the right side of the heart. Then it's immediately shipped to the lungs to swap out carbon dioxide waste for fresh oxygen. And finally, that freshly oxygenated blood is forcefully propelled from the left side back out to the rest of your body. And the sheer scale of this delivery network is just mind-blowing. 2. What does that mean? Well, if you were to take all the blood vessels in a single adult human body and stretch them out end to end, they would wrap around the entire Earth twice. I mean, that is a staggering scale for a logistical network housed entirely inside of you. But, how does this network actually acquire its oxygen payload in the first place? That brings us to Section 2, the breath of life, your respiratory system. When you breathe in, air travels down your trachea, branching into smaller and smaller pathways until it hits millions of microscopic, balloon-like air sacs. We call these the alveoli. The absolutely crucial point is what happens right here at these alveoli. They're surrounded by tiny blood vessels, and through an incredibly elegant mechanism called diffusion, oxygen passes straight through the thin walls of the alveoli and into your blood. At the exact same time, the carbon dioxide waste from your blood passes back into the lungs to be exhaled. Every single time you inhale and exhale, this highly efficient gas exchange fuels cellular respiration. It literally gives your cells the power to create energy. Section 3, the fuel processor. Let's talk about your digestive system. Look, just like high-performance cars need fuel, so do we. And your digestive system operates as a personal, highly automated food processing factory. This biological assembly line starts with mechanical breakdown in your mouth before dropping into the stomach, which is essentially a churning vat of acid and enzymes designed to dismantle complex proteins. From there, it hits the small intestine for heavy-duty nutrient extraction, leaving the large intestine to manage water absorption and get the waste prepped for removal. The undisputed MVP of this entire processing plant is, without a doubt, the small intestine. It actually handles nearly 90% of all nutrient absorption. It uses these tiny finger-like projections called villi to soak up the fuel and inject it straight into the delivery network we covered earlier, your bloodstream. Now, coordinating all of these complex modules requires an ultimate command center. Section 4, the nervous system. The wiring of this magnificent machine is made up of specialized cells called neurons, and you have billions of them residing in your brain alone. Every single movement, every reflex, every thought you have is the result of billions of these neurons firing off in a coordinated cascade of rapid electrical signals. And they don't just send messages, they send them incredibly fast, 268 miles per hour. That's up to 430 kilometers per hour. That is how fast these neural messages can fire between cells. It's this astonishing speed that allows you to react instantly to the world around you. While the nervous system handles the voluntary actions you consciously control, stuff like walking or talking, its true processing power shines in the background automation. It silently and flawlessly regulates your heartbeat, drives your digestion, and manages your breathing, all without a single conscious prompt from you. The ultimate goal of this command center is to achieve something called homeostasis. It's a state of perfect, dynamic balance where, from the beat of your heart, to the gas exchange in your lungs, to the nutrient extraction in your gut, all of these distinct systems are playing together in flawless biological harmony. Which brings us to Section 5, Protect Your Machine. Let's talk about routine maintenance. You are the sole owner and operator of this incredible biological infrastructure. Maintaining it really just requires 3 non-negotiables. You have to give it premium fuel for the digestive block, consistent physical stress to keep the circulatory and respiratory networks robust, and adequate downtime for your neural command center to recover and recalibrate. So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this provocative thought. If your body is undeniably the ultimate machine on Earth, far more advanced than any rocket or supercomputer, are you personally giving it the premium fuel and the dedicated maintenance it deserves to reach its peak potential? It's your machine, and you hold the keys. Thank you so much for exploring the user manual of human physiology with me today on this explainer. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.